Welcome to the Housework Workshop Vlog, episode 004, starting right now. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about voice-activated workshops. Hey Google, turn on my overhead lights.
Sure, turning 2 lights on.
Also, mail call. I get a package from Turkey and a package from McMaster Car. And talking about the grind room upgrades. That's right, we are getting dangerously close to completing the grind room. The space behind me is my new grind room. I built it with 2x2 tube steel, put it all together. I have yet to face the front. I was a little bit concerned about covering it all up. I didn't want it to feel like just a wall space. I wanted it to feel like it had some dimension. So I went on Amazon and I bought some real thick plastic that I'm gonna put across the front that can be removable when I don't want it to be sealed off from the environment of the rest of the studio space. I have a project coming up where I'm gonna be doing a lot of cutting and grinding, and I really need to seal that space off. So today is the day. I'm not looking forward to it, but let's do it. I mean, screw it. Let's do it. Time to bust out the Hobart and put in a couple of cross braces for the bottom of that plastic. I'm more of a grinder than a welder. God bless these flap discs. They really saved the day. Both the big plastic panels are up, and you can't really see them on this camera. That was the goal I was going for. Ka-chow, baby, yeah! And at the very bottom, the last 30 inches is going to get plywood. So I got a little bit left to do, but hey, no big deal.
Yes, 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 yes.
Really wanted a routed edge on the top and on the side so I'm not banging my shins into it every 5 minutes and all that. So I have a couple of routers. I have a new DeWalt router that I keep mounted to my table saw. It's just up underneath. It's a big pain in the butt to move it, so I don't really take it out. But I keep my 40-year-old Craftsman router. This was my father's. I just keep this around. The plastic pieces here are gone. Creates an enormous amount of dust and it's really loud and noisy and everything. But this thing is legit 40 years old. Made in the United States. They just, don't make them like that anymore. It still has that old plug on it with the same size prongs. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It's fun to use this and think back on all the things I made with it with my dad and all the things he did with it, all the time we spent together in the wood shop in our basement up in Illinois. So I pull her out today and we are going to use it and make an enormous amount of dust. Now I can just remember how to use this. As you can see, this thing made quite a mess. Hey Google, turn on my vacuum.
Sure, turning on the vacuum.
Don't you judge me. Hey Google, turn off the vacuum.
Sure, turning off the vacuum.
Don't act like you've never thought of it. If you're interested as to how I am voice activating the lights and other things in my workshop, it's a very simple concept. You really just need a Google Home device or an Alexa. And I included one of these smart things, hubs from Samsung. These things basically interconnect everything. You can turn on routines and different things, like when you walk into a room, it can sense motion, if this, then that stuff. If you've ever looked into home automation, you know that that stuff's pretty cool. Also, the lights are just plugged into one of these smart plugs. These are super cheap, by the way. I think I paid 17 or 20 bucks for a box of 2. And you can plug in your vacuum, your overhead lights, your air scrubbers, whatever you want, and you can tell Google to turn them on and off, or Alexa to turn them on and off. I know that sounds like a luxury item, but for someone like me who's constantly turning lights on and off and different things on and off, that is a very useful tool. It really does make me more of an efficient person, and I'm running out of time on a daily basis, producing videos, running a company, and making grinders and doing all of the weird stuff I do. I'm gonna keep adding more. Hey Google, turn on my table saw. I know it might seem a little bit minor to paint those two pieces of plywood, cut them and do the whole thing, router out the edges and stuff. One thing I have learned is that the devil is in the details. And if my eye catches it, that means your eye is going to catch it. I've had people unsubscribe because I wear flip-flops. That's no joke. I also had another guy unsubscribe because I sniffled a lot in a video after I had the flu. Speaking of subscribers, we have reached 15,000 subscribers. Not to say that those are the people I want watching my channel, but they did take the time to write in and say, hey, you're wearing flip-flops in a workshop, I can't take you seriously. At first I thought that was kind of a crappy thing to say or whatever, but he was right really, and I changed it up a long time ago. I started wearing shoes, and then today I got serious about it and went and bought some steel-toed shoes or whatever from Walmart that were 30 bucks. I'm wearing them right now. I feel pretty good. And that was a suggestion by Jimmy, by the way. Jimmy, thank you so much for that suggestion. I didn't buy the shoes or the boots that you mentioned. However, I walked down the aisle and found a pair that I really like. So I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to write that comment, and I didn't even think of Walmart. And in fact, I had to go to Walmart this morning anyway because I needed some other stuff. Walmart, if you don't know what it already is a big box store that has pretty much anything. You can buy a set of tires and a head of lettuce if you want. And every single shopping cart they have in there has a broken wheel. Every single one. Never fails. At least they can hear me coming.
Mail.
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 Mail. Mail. Mail call.
Mail call. I love getting packages. I still love it. I mean, even after all of the Amazon boxes that show up on our doorsteps every day, packages, especially things I really am looking forward to opening, bring me a ton of joy. So I got 2 boxes, one of which is all the way over from Turkey. It was mailed out 2 days ago. So just do the math on that. In Turkey, where it is on the other side of the world, this box right here from our friends at TR.Maker showed up in 2 days. Now, I have been corresponding with them on Instagram. They love my work. They wanted to help support the channel, so they decided to send some stuff over. So this is a sponsored gift from them, but I will say, I have talked to many other knife makers and metal workers, and their stuff is tip top. So I can't wait to open it. This is the only knife I could find. I know, don't judge me. All right, here we go. That is cool. Stickers. I love stickers. Oh, no way. That is awesome. Oh man, I've wanted one of these for so long. I've seen other guys using them on Instagram and YouTube, and now I have my very own branded housework knife bevel jig, man. Thank you guys over at TR.Maker. Thank you so much. This is such a great gift. All the way from Turkey in 2 days. 2. And I will link to their Instagram so that you guys can check them out. Got one more box here I want to open from them. I don't know if this is packing material or if this is that stuff that they use to make epoxy in those and make handles out of them. That's really cool. File guide color kit. Oh, and he sent me some wheels. Oh, dude, yes. Yes, wheels. Oh, man, for the grinder. How amazing is that? Wow, they look really nice, too. Wonder if the tracking wheel's crowned. Oh, it is too. Oh, wow. Wow, they look really nice. And packaged really nice. What is a file guide color kit? Let me check this out. Oh, this is the this attaches to the bevel jig. Oh man, and he put my logo on that too. How sick is that? Oh yeah, he's got a whole bunch of social media stuff on here, and I will link to that down in the description so you can check that out. Thank you guys over at TR.Maker. I am excited to use this stuff. Thank you so much. Now this next box is admittedly not as cool as the last box, but it is of utter importance to the 2x72 grinder project. Yeah, hardware baby, and a lot of it. We got enough sets here to build, I think, 6 or 8 grinders. My plan is to have everything available on the website in a nice package for hardware. When you buy the plans, which is very, very close by the way, you will be able to go onto our website and actually buy the hardware packs. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than if you were to go out and hunt for all of those pieces and parts yourself. You can definitely, most definitely buy all this yourself, but when you buy from me, you support my channel, you support my business, and it's so much easier to just buy everything you need right through our website. You're gonna have to probably find your own stuff if you're overseas. If there's enough demand for it and you all wanna support my channel, I will come up with a solution that makes sense for everybody. But I got a lot of stuff here. Spacers, axles, knobs, brown paper. If you got something out of today's video, remember to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell so you get a notification every time I upload something to YouTube. As always, there are links down in the description that will take you to my Amazon store. Everything is broken down in there and easy to find. That is a free way to support my channel. Now, if you'd like to take your support to the next level, I do have a Patreon page now. For as little as $1 a month, you can support everything I've got going on right here in my workshop and studio. There's one more way you can support my channel, and that's through the Teespring link. Right below this video, you'll see a lineup of t-shirts and hoodies that have cool housework logos on them. See, I'm sporting one right here. That is another way to support my channel, and one of the things I don't know if you guys know, and I didn't know this either, but Teespring will not share your information with me. If you purchase a shirt, I have no idea who you are. So please, 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 take a picture of yourself wearing my cool housework shirts and email it to brian@housework.us. I would love to feature you right here on my vlog. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. It's always been a fun time. I love hearing back from you guys. The comments are fantastic. Please, please, please comment. I love it. I love it. I love it. I read and respond to all of them. Thanks for watching. My name is Brian House, and this has been Housework.